everybody. Welcome to another edition of our Success Spotlights with Mailbox Power. My name is Wendy McGee, and I am the Director of Client Relations here at Mailbox Power. And I am so excited for my interview today. We've been talking about it like crazy here in our home office at Mailbox Power. I have a very special guest, and you are going to learn so much from him. He is a marketing genius. He is literally going to give you like jewels that you need to be like listening to, nuggets that will help you in your business. And he offers so much for entrepreneurs. So I get to interview today Alex Branning. He is the founder of Agent CRM. He is an amazingly successful entrepreneur. He is one of our top power users here at Mailbox Power. And I'm so excited to have him on today. So hi, Alex. How are you today?
Hey, Wendy, thank you so much for having me. So excited to be here. And I have loved being one of the earliest users of Mailbox Power when it first came out. So
I should have probably
I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving.
We're never going to let you leave. You're an amazing addition to this company. And yes, one of the earliest users. I didn't know that until I was talking to Justin the other day, and he said, I have known Alex a long time. He has been an amazing addition to our company. He's given feedback. He's used our service for so long. You've been here through probably all the ups and downs and challenges of getting Mailbox Power to where it is now. And so we just appreciate you. And I'm so excited to have you share today a little bit about your company, your business, what you do, and then how Mailbox Power has fit into that. So introduce yourself. Tell us about you. Give us some fun, unique facts, and then, jump in and tell us about what you do and what Agent CRM is and all of that.
Awesome. Well, I have been in the marketing business since I was 17 years old. And along that journey, I've met some incredibly smart entrepreneurs. And one of them, his name is Casey Everhart. And he told me customers don't leave unless they perceive they are not valued by you. And, he went on to talk about how we make customers feel valued. And one of the things that he said is, one of my secret weapons is that I send them a card and a package in the mail. And I was like, I need to do that. And so I started using direct mail services years ago. Mailbox Power has been a part of my company for, like I said, I think they were about 6 or 7 months old when I first signed up for them. I just think it's an amazing service. And what I love to do as an entrepreneur is to automate as many parts of my business as possible. And the reason I love Mailbox Power, one of the many reasons, is the automation, Wendy, because I have set up some of these systems to we'll talk about the various ways that I use Mailbox Power. But one of the most effective things that I've done is I've set up a welcome card to welcome new clients once they sign up for Agent CRM. I set up that system about 3.5 years ago, and I haven't changed it. I just have it firing off to everyone who signs up for Agent CRM. I haven't touched it in 3.5 years. Since then, we've sent out, I need to look at the exact number, but I would guess close to 25,000 of those cards in the last few years. And so, but I set it and forget it. And that's the thing I love about Mailbox Power. I was able to design this beautiful welcome card, set up the automation so that it triggers when somebody signs up for Agent CRM, and I'm welcoming them to the platform. And then I don't have to touch it anymore. Like, the marketing system just works. And people love getting the card in the mail. Yeah. And people love it because, it's personalized, which is like incredible, right? They look at the envelope and it says, thank you so much for signing up for Agent CRM, Wendy. It's like, whoa, like it looks like there's handwriting on the envelope. And they're like, wait, what? And they open it up and then they have this beautiful card. And in the card, we talk about the platform and how to use it. And then on the back, we have photos of our team, which is a great way for them to put a face to a name as they're interacting with the people in my office. So that's been really fun because we've had multiple times where someone's holding the greeting card in hand while they're on the phone. And they're like, I'm looking at your picture right now. And it's a great way for them to connect with my staff and really, humanize my team, to the people that are using it. So that's a quick little tidbit of like the first system I set up, and it's still working today. We've sent so many of those cards out. So we love Mailbox Power.
You just said it. I love what you said about that. It humanizes you. It's that personal touch. It's like, oh my gosh, I got a welcome card from Alex. Like, well,
Yeah.
wait, what? Here's his team. And I think about so many things that we purchase and companies that we work with. And when was the last time that you got a welcome card from them? Like, I just get a receipt for my credit card bill in the email of like, hey, thanks for buying from me. And be sure and buy again next month. But,
Yeah.
so setting yourself apart as you're teaching everyone right from the very beginning. And the other thing that's so awesome is you're right. You set up that beautiful campaign, that beautiful automation, and then it's just running. And everyone that gets it is like, wow, that so much time was put into this. They remember to send me a card. But really, you've just done what you said, set it and forget it. And now it's working for you, building those relationships and doing that amazing job as a welcoming card. So I love that. I love that, Alex. So take me into your journey with using Mailbox Power for so many other things. I know that when we met before, we talked about some key things that you use Mailbox Power for that I learned a lot from you already as a business owner, that I know everyone on here listening, everyone's looking for that edge, for that, what can I do additionally to be remembered by my client? How can I ask for referrals? Like, what's it? So tell us about your secret sauce and your system that you're using.
Yeah, so we have to remember that every business that we have, whether it's software for me or insurance or real estate, it's all a people business. The people on the other end of that computer, they're a person who is looking to grow their business or achieve a goal. And so the way that we can make them feel valued is by showing them that we care and showing them in a practical way that we remember who they are and we care about their journey. So what I've done to help grow my business and make them feel connected to me in the very competitive software space is, one, I set up I call it a client onboarding thing, which is the card that I mentioned, right? And so we help everyone that signs up for Agent CRM, we encourage them to sign up for Mailbox Power as well. And we call it the client onboarding. We provide templates for them so they can review it and see what we've done and then modify it for themselves. But that looks different depending on what you sell. For if you sell insurance, your client onboarding can have phone numbers and the photo of your staff, etc. If you're a real estate agent and they've decided to work with you as your real estate agent, send them a welcome card so now they're connected to you, right? For us, that first 14 days is key. And so we have found that if we can maintain that close connection through the first 14 days, then they're likely to stay on for 3 months. And if we can keep them for 3 months, we can keep them for life. And so we have certain benchmarks that we look for as a company and that we've been tracking as far as like keeping them on board. The second thing we do is a client appreciation package. And everyone can do this and you should be doing this. So they've been with us for 90 days and we send them a package in the mail. And so this package, for us, it includes brownies and a fun little postcard. We just say thank you. Like, there's no ask, there's no request, there's no nothing. We just say thank you, enjoy the brownies. People love that. And in the card that we send with the brownie, we'll tell them, hey, could you text us and just let us know you got the gift?
Oh,
and they'll
genius.
Text almost 100% of the time,
Yes.
Wendy, almost 100% of the time. They'll text and they'll say, oh my gosh, I got it. Thank you so much.
What eating your brownie right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that does so much. Yeah. And, a lot of times they'll post it on their personal profile on social media. Like, see what my software company sent to me. And it'll be a photo of them doing it. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but occasionally they'll post it. Yeah. And you know what that does, Wendy? That tells people about Agent CRM, right? Yeah. So now I'm using a brownie to grow the notoriety and the awareness of my software, which just does nothing but help me along the way. So not only have I made them feel valued and appreciated, but now as they share the brownie, they're also telling their friends and peers about me. So, which is amazing.
Which is so powerful too on social media. That is one I learned just recently from my daughter who does social media management or is a social media manager. She said, Mom, having somebody reshare your content or tag you and give a testimonial is one of the most powerful ways to find new clients. So I agree. They get on there and they show, hey, look what I just got. And everyone goes, well, wait, I don't have that relationship with that particular business. My med spa didn't send me brownies after I came there or a water bottle or something fun or, my real estate agent. So I love that. So keep going. Sorry. I just love the sharing on social media. So yes, totally.
Yeah. And then the other thing that we do is we encourage our users, and we do it as well. We say, hey, send a note when they're at the height of their euphoria in the relationship. Like, things are going so good. I'm so happy. I've seen a success. We send a letter asking for a referral. And in the letter that we send, we say, to the effect of, hey, we depend on people like you not keeping Agent CRM a secret. So please, we can handle all of your friends. We would love to work.
Send everyone.
Yeah, send everyone. But we're also very specific, though, right? We're specific. We say, hey, we need your help to grow, and we would love to work with. And then we're very clear in the letter as to who they can refer us to, and then we tell them exactly how they can refer to Agent CRM. So either we have a QR code. We say, hey, they can text us, and we provide an email address. And we have for us internally, we have a couple different cards that we can send asking for, and that's really based on who's on the other end of that card, right? Who's receiving it. So,
yes.
So for example, if it's an insurance agent that's a client of ours, then we have a card asking for them to refer us to other insurance agents, and we get really specific about who that individual is. If they're a coach, we have a different card. If they're a real estate agent, we have a different card. So the ask is the same, but who we're asking them to introduce us to changes based on who is receiving the card. Yeah. Okay. So I learned that from I call him my referral coach. So he's absolutely brilliant. He really helped me to hone in on making sure that I get specific about who they can refer me to. But so what I did, Wendy, is I learned, okay, here's how I need to ask for referrals. And then I systemized it and go, okay, now I'm going to do this on a regular basis. And then I plug that into Mailbox Power, right? And so, a lot of the things that a lot of entrepreneurs, they know what they need to do for marketing. They need to ask for referrals. They need to make sure they have a good client onboarding. They need to make sure that their clients feel appreciated. Sometimes where we get stuck is we don't know what are the steps to take for us to execute on this strategy. And that's the thing that Mailbox Power helps us to do. It helps us to collapse the time from learning about a new tactic to actually executing that tactic, because Mailbox Power is just so dang easy to use, and they have so many options for things you can do for direct mail, and so so for us, what we like to do with our users is help them automate the whole thing, So I use Agent CRM to really automate the process from Agent CRM to Mailbox Power. And we have the same sort of seamless integration for all of our clients as well. So we help them set up their client onboarding when they mark a person as a one deal. Boom, we can fire off the client onboarding using their Mailbox Power connection, right? Same thing for client appreciation, same thing for referrals. Like, we help them connect their campaigns. So, and then as their contacts update birthdays, we can send that data off to Mailbox Power. So we trigger the birthday cards and the half birthday cards and all the
half birthday cards.
Mailbox Power. Yeah. So
I love
it's all about
that you're talking about, because I think that is a place where sometimes business owners are like, oh, this sounds really awesome, but how am I going to set that all up? When am I going to have the time to do that? And I don't really understand. Maybe they don't even understand how to integrate with the CRM or what a CRM does and how amazing that is for a business, and how, like you said, it just creates all of these systems that are in place for you to look amazing, look smart, look efficient, right? Because it's doing it for you. And I love that you've integrated Mailbox Power that way, and that you do that for those that come in to Mailbox Power through you, to help them to have that. And, that is a huge bonus, because I feel like as a business owner myself and as a consultant with Mailbox Power, my time is very valuable. And there are things that I am just not good at or don't even realize that I need to be doing that you are sharing with business owners and teaching them how to do through all of the systems that you have in place, through your CRM that you're offering, and then also integrating direct mail. So keep telling me, Alex, what are some of the, I'm sure you've had experiences where clients have had or you have had some really amazing success stories of, and I know that you're having that all the time just because of the success of Agent CRM, but like when you had a particular maybe campaign that you sent out, or you helped a client with a particular, automation or project to grow their business, is there a story that sticks out to you that you love to share that would be, interesting for business owners that are listening?
Absolutely. I'll have two that are really good. So, one last year, we collected the names and addresses of people who had signed up for Agent CRM and had canceled for whatever reason.
Okay.
And what we did is we compiled them into a list inside of Mailbox Power, and then we created a campaign. And it was around Christmas time, and we sent out a postcard that said, "Hey, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas from everyone at Agent CRM. We miss you, and we hope that you're having a fantastic holiday season." Very simple,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
But how many people actually get reached out to by a company that they fired? Almost
That
none,
they said
right?
that I
Yeah,
canceled from. Yes, not many, I would guess.
yeah,
Probably
not
none.
many. And that little card, it brought some people back. So it was successful in a monetary sense, but what it really did was, again, it got people sharing that card and that message on social media,
Oh my
right?
God.
Because they were like, I can't believe people did this, right? And
Right.
some of them were sharing the card in a mocking tone, but guess what? All bad press is press, baby. So they're like, wow, like,
Any
you're
exposure is
mocking them,
still
but I think they're
exposure.
really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was great for us, to really set ourselves apart in the space. But the second story I love to share is about an insurance agent who, he went through some health troubles, and he had to put his business kind of on pause essentially for a while he recovered. And he was like, "Alex, what can I do to get back in touch with the people that are on my list?" And I encouraged him to go sign up for Mailbox Power and send a postcard where on the front of it is a photo of him. On one side, it was him while he was in the hospital. On the other side, it's him today. And then on the back saying, "Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your patience and understanding as I went through my health crisis. I am now back in the office and ready to work with you and your referrals. Please let me know how I can help you," with his name, phone number, and email address.
Mhm.
Very simple, right?
Awesome.
And because of
Yes.
Mailbox Power's unlimited postcards,
Hello.
then he was able to send that out to his list at a very inexpensive rate, just had to pay for the stamps. And so and that was a phenomenally successful campaign for him. I mean, his business skyrocketed from that. It really helped him get back off the ground, and he was crushing it. So he was taking some days. He said, "Alex, I was getting more phone calls than I could answer. It was so busy." And so, I mean, really, what was the message there? The message was him just saying, "Here's why I may have been a little quiet, and now I'm back in the
Yes.
office ready to work." Right.
Mhm.
But the photo on the front really set the tone, because it gave people that visual, like they saw him when he was at his worst, and now they see him ready to rock and roll. There was a huge contrast there. And so, that was a great move for him to get himself back out there. And so,
Oh,
a lot of times we overthink it, Wendy. We overthink
yes.
it.
Well, and when you tell me that story, two thoughts jump out to me. First, the human side. Okay, this amazing business owner went through a trial. I'm seeing his trial. Now I understand why I haven't heard from him. And I want to support him again, because obviously we did business before and he had this thing happen. So now I'm like, okay, I'm so glad he's doing better. I would love to support him. I would even just love to reach out and say, hey, I'm glad you're doing better. Right.
Yes.
And the second thing is just bringing my attention back again, that whole top of mind that Joe Canamar teaches us in, Mailbox Power, about just people want to do business with you, but you need to pop back up in their attention. And the third thing really is, too, like Alex, I'm thinking about how would I get that message to like every single person in my network and know that they actually saw it. If I send a text, maybe, probably not. Sometimes, I don't know. Email for sure not. But if I send a direct mail piece, I'm walking back to my house from the post office or from my, mailbox, and I see that, I'm holding it in my hand and I'm looking at both sides. Like, you've got my undivided attention for a good minute, probably. And for sure that message got to them, unless they moved or, the address is wrong.
Right.
But other than that, that's about the only thing that could possibly go wrong. That's why you got such a phenomenal, what a great story. That's a great example of something. And any business owner at any time could be like, hey, I want to pop up in the mailbox of the 100 people who aren't using me anymore, or the 1,000 people, or I just want to say hello. But simple concept. I love here's me in the hospital and here's me now. Genius. Love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you. And I think some of the best mail pieces are the most simple mail pieces, because it's really just about staying top of mind. Doing simple things, right? Like as we're talking, Wendy, I'm thinking, I should tell people that I should send out a postcard to folks that I would love to do business with again. And it should be me holding my new little, we bought a new little puppy, and
yes.
the message is just, Gus told me to tell you we both would love to work with you again, right? Like something simple like that. So it's like holding a puppy, right? But it's a simple message. Hey, we want to work with you again. But it's going to catch their attention because it's me with a little puppy. Gus is adorable. And but it's all about simplicity, right? So, some people are going to look at that and go, wow, like I remember this guy and he's back. Some people are going to be ready to do business again. And there is the small minority who will look at that and go, why is this guy sending me a photo of him holding a puppy? But at the end of the day, I'm back at the top of mind, and they are ready to, they're looking at the card going, okay, now what, right? And so that's the thing about direct mail though, is that there's no losing with direct mail, right? Even if the address changed for my client where he sent the postcard, let's say the address changed and the wrong person got that, like what's the worst thing that could happen? They decide to pick up the phone and call him?
Yes.
Or, you know what I mean? Like they toss the card away. I mean, that happens no matter how beautiful the card is. So there's really no losing in direct mail because it's all about awareness and putting yourself in front of the people that you want to work with. So,
you just said, I hope people heard what you just said. It's all about putting yourself in front of people that you want to work with, because it is so loud out there in the digital world right now. It is so hard to get attention, even if you're running Facebook ads and Google ads and you've got a social media person posting all the time. And, most of my business that I have, in addition to Mailbox Power, comes from referrals and comes from the fact that I'm building relationships of trust with people, know you, like you. What is it? We want you to know us, like us. We want you to remember us. And then think about us when you want to work with us again, right? So trust is the thing I forgot. Know, like, trust, remember. And I feel like direct mail, and the way that you're teaching it, Alex, the way that you are making it easy for business owners to add direct mail into what they're already doing, add it into Agent CRM. It's a really crucial piece that I think a lot of business owners don't understand or don't think is really relative. They're like, direct mail, what? And then they start to use it and they're like, wait, I'm getting a better result from my direct mail campaigns than I am from what I'm doing with texting and emailing. I hear that every single time I interview someone for Mailbox Power, and with all the affiliates and customers that I talk to all the time, I hear that nonstop. In fact, I talked to a lady yesterday who she is an insurance agent, and she has gone to where she is writing 30 apps a month. She sends out totally only direct mail through Mailbox Power, and one app, if she writes one application, it pays for her whole campaign for marketing Mailbox Power. Like it's amazing. She's like, it's like the best secret that people don't know about. So it is amazing. So Alex, tell me a little bit more as we kind of start to wrap up our interview. What else would you like people to know that are watching this about how this can change their business, what they should do? How can people pull, the trigger on this, working with you, working with Agent CRM, getting started with Mailbox Power? Just kind of give me what you would like people to know.
Yeah. So first of all, I would say for those of you watching, I highly, highly recommend going into your Mailbox Power account and setting up those 3 campaigns: the client onboarding or thanks for doing business with me campaign, the client appreciation. For those of you that haven't sent one of those yet, go ahead and send those out now to the clients that worked with you. And then set up that referral campaign, that walks them through exactly who you want them to introduce you to and how to do it. I would set up those 3 campaigns. It's not going to take you very long because the Mailbox Power user interface is so easy to use. And then second thing, I love if you do have a CRM system or the CRM system that you have just doesn't meet your standards, it doesn't include AI like Agent CRM does, I would love for you to check out Agent CRM and see how we can, because we play very nicely with Mailbox Power. We love Mailbox Power and we want to connect your account to your CRM. You can check us out at agent-crm.com.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Alex, it's been amazing to talk to you today. I know that anyone who's watching this interview has learned so much about you and about the way that you do business. I can tell that you are so focused on relationships, on people, on, having that whole interaction continue, for a long time, even outside of whether or not they are doing business with you. I love that you're, so passionate about that, and that really comes through. And that is what we want to really support our clients in doing, is creating those smiles. I mean, I'm sure you love thinking about when someone gets those brownies in the mail and a card and they know that you thought about them. I have even had clients say that they have gotten, a birthday card and it's been the only birthday card they got.
Wow.
No one gets anything on their half birthday. And if it can be you that sends it, how amazing is that? And how are you going to, stick in their mind or be that person that they think of first? And life, really, the older I get, it's all about relationships. Who really cares about anything else? You want to have those relationships, you want to have those friendships. And then if you're able to do business and support people in increasing, the level of their own lifestyle or being able to help them be more successful, that is what we're all about. So any final thoughts, Alex, before we close it today? I know I kind of gave you that chance a minute ago, but anything else that you would like to share?
I would just say thank you so much to the Mailbox Power team for your support. You guys have a great customer service team. That's why I've been with you for so long and I'm never leaving. So I really feel like Mailbox Power is a partner with Agent CRM as far as helping all of our users grow their business. And I just appreciate it. So thank you for the opportunity to chat, Wendy. And I hope that those of you watching got some fun ideas from the stories that I shared and the campaigns that I've set up in Mailbox Power.
Oh, they totally did. I did too. I've got 2 campaigns that need to be automations that need to be set up immediately. So I know that everyone who's watching got a lot of great ideas, and you're awesome, Alex. So thank you again for being on with me today. And if you're watching this and you want to know more about Alex, you can go to agentcrm.com and check out his CRM, his program, how he supports his clients and how he shares Mailbox Power with them, helps them to integrate that there. And you can always contact us at mailboxpower.com. Let us know your questions. As Alex said, we have an amazing customer support staff. We're here to help you. Once you hit that button and say, yes, I want to start sending direct mail with Mailbox Power, you definitely have a partner in your business in the direct mail space. So thank you, Alex. Have a great rest of your day, you guys. And thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.